I wonder if we can take both of these. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. 290. Gets us 3 unknowns. Lots of reputation, not a lot of money for the final completion. The missions themselves will probably cover most of the cost, though. Another quick draw. We probably won't keep the quick draw, but quick draws sell for pretty good. Alright, let's take them both. Let's go see the contracts. Ooh, hazard pay? We're going to do this one first because we got the plus 25 here. Besides, it's only a difficulty 56. This is the level of missions we should be doing. 56 to 60? That's right in our weight tonnage. Like 270. These higher 315s will be under tonnage by a lot. Alright, so we're going to get 30 salvage and 1.1 million for the mission. Alright.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Alright, we're over tonnage by a bit. That's fine. We're going to swap in your ballistics and missiles. We're building the Orion for him, but the Orion's not ready. So, UAC-5 with SRMs. That could be a good mech for him. Puts us down to tonnage as well. Alright, let's make sure the... I'm really tempted to rebuild our Centurion. Alright, let's make sure his his weapon groups is set up properly. Focusing on the UAC, followed by his SRMs, then his mediums. He's set up. Okay. What other mechs are we taking on mission? I don't know if I want to take the Archer. So let's check his weapon groups. Okay, focused on LRMs. Followed by his lasers. Okay. And then his bitch slapping. And our Jaeger's not in great shape. He focuses on his rifles. Warhammers going large lasers, followed by SRM, then medium lasers and small lasers. And machine gun if needed. That's decent. I might swap the lasers and the SRMs, but I think SRMs are a better priority. The Griffin is his PPC followed by LRM. Yep. Quick draw. This is set up for me to pilot. Alright, that's right. So if it's going to be set up for shooter. Alright, so this was the quick draw that I'd pilot. Because my button 2 is an awkward to press spot. Like, it's easier for me to hit button 4 than it is button 2 on my joystick. Alright, so he focuses left fire, right fire, SRM. Left fire, right fire, SRM. Okay, that's a fair split. Did I do this one? ER PPC, PPC, followed by SRMs, followed by short lasers, and then machine guns. Yeah, that's actually not bad. And the Shadowhawk, I verified him, right? Yeah. The Archie focuses missiles, then his lasers. And his lasers are split between left arm, right arm. I think it's funny that they have to say weapons on hand. So these are the torso mount. These are the arm mounts. All right. Quick draw. This one set up. Oh, that's the Archie. The quick draw. There we go. Medium pulse, medium lasers, medium, or then the SRMs. I guess that's right. Focus on the lasers and then SRMs. I'm tempted to bump the SRMs up. Like that. Only because then his focus is the higher damage weapon. Okay. We got the Warhammer and we got an Archie. Do we take the Archie? Supply. What is the contract again? Intelligence reported that irreplaceable mech parts for the war effort are warehoused here. We gotta go strike it. Go destroy the supplies in those warehouses. Okay. So it's a raid mission. Get in, destroy the building, get out. Okay. I don't think the Archie would be a good option then. Quick draw with the SRMs. That frees up tonnage. Oh wait, you're more of a ballistics guy. You're ballistics and missiles. Okay, we're going to switch the shadow. We got what, 10 tons free? We could go with another quick draw. Or we can bring in the Kataro. And this is supposed to be that quick draw. There we go. We're only 10 tons under. This is probably a good loadout for us, actually. That Kataro hits pretty hard with all those SRM. It's 18 SRMs. 2 of them are tier 4, 1's tier 3. And it's got 2 tier 3 medium lasers. Like, it's pretty effective. And the Kataro. Is our golden boy set to missile first? Set to missile first. Alright. His alpha strike is pretty brutal. Alright, I feel good about this mission. Let's blow some mech up.
Enemy forces have a series of warehouses in the area that our employer wants destroyed. Move to the mark now.
Let's take a picture for the YouTube thumbnail.
There is a high amount of hostile activity in the area, Commander. So don't stick around any longer than you have to.
How's that look for a thumbnail? Mech going to each side and the Black Knight staring down the center screen. And imagine if we go high quality. Take a picture of high quality and a picture without it, so we have the options. That's a pretty good one too. The text will be kind of in the top right corner, right? Do that one there, and that's, I need to have options for when I do YouTube thumbnails. All right, let's get back to the game.
Target acquired.
I love that little sensor pod we have on the Black Knight. Ooh, fog ruins night vision, apparently.
Armored vehicle in sight.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so looking at the map, we'll take the bottom left corner, and then we'll go to the top right.
Enemy destroyed.
Our new pilot's proving to be a good hire. I wish we had the different, like, enhanced vision, night vision, or thermal vision. Like, the fact that this is the only night vision we get is so stupid. It'd be so easy for Piranha Byte Or Piranha. It is Piranha, right? Or am I misremembering? Anyways, the people that make the game, it'd be so easy for them to add the other vision modes. They could even do that as like things you could purchase, like software upgrades you could purchase for your mech if they wanted. That would be a cool thing to have. Software upgrades and computer upgrades for processing power and whatnot for different visual systems.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Like missed opportunities.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Now they got a lot of turrets.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Marauder! Ah! You're mine! Must leg it. Need Marauder.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Ooh, and there's loot nearby. Your soul is mine, Marauder.
Target destroyed.
If I don't get that Marauder, I am revolting. We are going on. It's in my or in the title description. If I don't get a Marauder, we're going on a rampage, taking out everything we can find.
We're on it, Commander.
Getting Marauder has been my single goal for a while now. Oh, please be on the salvage. I hope we have the salvage for it. Marauder takes a lot to salvage.
Target down.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Did I get the arm? No. There, got the arm.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Pow! One down.
Marauders are good for everything. They are like, they're fast, they're agile, they got a good low profile head on. Kind of a little large. The new design makes them a little large from the sides. But they're enough tonnage where you can still pack a huge punch. You can have good ballistics, like throw an LBX-10 right on the shoulder there, or a Gauze if you have the weight for it. You'd probably need like a Marauder 2 for Gauze, but still, like you can. They're so versatile, so versatile. I love them. I'd probably to the point where probably half of all my cockpit time in a mech has been in a Marauder. Alright, if we cut to the right, we might be able to trigger one base, the base on the right by itself, first.
Target is done.
Or we can try to trigger the one on the left by going down the corridor. Did anybody notice what we got from that salvage? I did go salvage it, right?
Scrap that one.
Our new pilots are doing so much better than our old ones. Dude, trying to get a beat on a turret, and he's like, "Let me stop right in front of your guns," because that's the smart spot to stop. Stupid AI.
Target acquired.
It is foggy though. Got your leg. Got your other leg.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Although that SR up 20 on a
New
ledge could be a
target
problem.
spider.
Ha.
Got him,
It's
I
a
think.
junk pile now.
Acquired.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Took one down.
There's a J. Edgar on the map. We gotta get. Can we get up without going all the way around?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
No. Come on.
Enemy
Ah, the
destroyed.
trees.
Target destroyed.
Kept aiming at the trees.
Target acquired.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
I know.
Target acquired.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
What did we get? 8,000 and an LRM 10T2. Also, having a nice POTAS system for playing this makes it so much nicer to pilot. Oh, I meant to do that with my mediums, not my heavies.
Target is down.
Alright. No loot.
Target acquired.
Target neutralized.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
The 4XSL. The tiny little turret.
Threat eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Whoa.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Let's go down.
Target destroyed. New target Phoenix Hawk.
Focusing our fire on target.
Almost took its arm off.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, if my guys would stop covering them.
Target destroyed.
I think I took his cockpit out.
Target acquired.
We're kicking ass on this map so far.
Target destroyed.
But we haven't really fought anything serious yet.
Target acquired.
Target neutralized. Hostile transport ship coming in.
Here it comes. Comes up behind us even. mountain in the way. I don't want a lance being dropped off behind us. Let's deal with them.
New target,
I
Hunchback.
can't target that.
Target acquired.
Following your lead, Commander.
We'll get him.
Marauder! Another marauder!
Lance target received.
I think part of the like
That kill was mine.
Acquired.
having been doing missions way over a weight class for a while,
Lucky shot.
and they did leg them. We got a chance at 2 different marauders.
Target acquired.
Engaging Lance focus.
I'm
Target
excited.
destroyed.
Man, if we don't get a marauder, I'll be so pissed. We legged both marauders. I don't think we cored the hunchback. I think I ended up taking out his cockpit while trying to shoot his shoulder there at the end.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Where's that mech?
All guns on shared
Jenner.
target.
Jenners might be pretty easy to take out, but they're nothing to laugh
Target
at.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Come to respect Jenners a lot more than I used to.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. All target buildings have been destroyed, Commander. Good job.
Oh, there's a building in the
Continue
way.
evac now. Head to the marked location.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
No.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Where is evac? The opposite way. Perfect.
Target acquired.
There's evac. Way over there.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Salvage. I'm glad they actually put salvage in missions. It's such a waste that they made it at the they teach you to do it in the first and then they never used it.
Target destroyed.
51,000 sea bills. I'll take it. I'd rather equipment, to be honest, but I'll take money.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh.
Target destroyed.
Got it. Man, I was on fire on that
Commander,
mission.
Prepare for extraction.
Please marauders. My fingers are crossed for marauders. I hope yours are too. He's even crossing my toes apparently. I just realized without like I didn't mean to, but I am. On my left foot, I can't do it on my right foot anymore. What? Oh, this hurt. What? Please, I need it. I needs it. A marauder. I need some Marauder. Crossing my thumbs too. Please, please. All right. Marauder, and we're short by 4. No. It's barely dipped. Look at that. I hate you too, game. I hate you too. Four salvage points. All for the one of 4 salvage. See, moments like that, they should allow you to still get it, but I had to pay for the, like, I'm short by 4 salvage. All right, well then I'm having to pay you this much money. You know what I mean? Like, and it shouldn't be like bank, like, or like store prices. It should be like Battlefield, super cheap because I'm the one that took it down price. I am so upset. It's barely, look how barely damaged it is. All we did is remove its legs. I should have took off an arm. Had we took off an arm first, that would have lowered its share cost. And look, I took its shoulder out and its cockpit right afterwards. That's why that guy's there. We could go for the cicada. Just to sell it, I'm thinking. Leaves us with 2. I guess we'll take the mediums. Man, that's such a piss off. We had 2 Marauders drop. We dropped them quick. And we don't get to keep them. I only took 58 damage in that fight. Oh. If I had killed one more air unit, I would have swept the board for MVP. 5 mech, 15 vehicles, 26 turrets. 1 air. I was too good. I should have took its arms off. I didn't think about that. I was just trying to preserve its cockpit so I wouldn't have to pay 2.2 million to rebuild its engine. I should have stripped it of all its limbs before I took out the last leg. That's a good run though. Selling it would get 1.5 or 1.8. All right. Anything worthwhile? Not really. Cicada I just sold. Griffin, Phoenix Hawk, and a Vulcan. Pretty sure the Phoenix Hawk was from the fight we just did. No bears. Alright. We do have another mission here. But it's a hard mission. It's actually the mission we came to do, though. Alright, you know what? Before we do that, we need to do repairs anyway. Pop over, check out the rare mech, and go from there. Alright, that went well. I'm just going to be a little salty that we didn't get... What's a rare enforcer? UAC 5s? Double heat sinks. Ooh, that's actually tempting. He's 8 million though. He's only a 50. If he was like a 60 tonner guy, like 60 tonner with 2 ACs and a small laser or something, maybe. I need to start fielding heavier units. Oh, a laser short burst. Large laser short burst. Tier 2. They even get the tier 1s. LRM 20 stream, tier 3. Better to have it if we need it than not have it. We don't. Sure. And to that end, we don't use a lot of smalls. We do go through a lot of mediums though. LRM 10. We got 7. We're good. All right, let's sell some of the ones we have excessive units counts for. I really want to be able to field this Gauss rifle. Like, look at this bad boy we have sitting in our, like, our cargo hold. Our weapons looker's got a tier 4 Gauss rifle just sitting there begging to be used. We also got a tier 2 and a tier 0, but still. We're going to have to wait. Should be a good amount of backup lasers. I don't really use chem lasers, but they're not really worth much. Leaving them in storage isn't going to hurt me. All right.
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
56. We got 53, 53, and 58. We have 340s. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, we have 3 backup pilots right now. It's not really warranted. But they're not that expensive. They're like 30,000 or what, 40,000 roughly? Yeah. They're less than 45,000 to keep the 3 of them on each, what, each 88 days or 90 days or whatever. All right, let's get our mechs repaired up. Repair. Ooh, he got crispy. Look at the Kataro. That's all from that Phoenix Hawk at the end there. He took a lot of machine gun fire. I feel like the game, like, I like that they like show the armor getting damaged, but they kind of go overboard with some of it. Why didn't it? It. Like, look at me. barely dinged up. I feel like the machine gun should put like little tiny pock marks. Like a lot of little scrapes in that, and it shouldn't be until you're like getting a medium laser. Like that hit right there, that looks like that should be like an AC-5 or an AC-2. That's clearly sustained laser fire. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like it should be smaller scale, but more noticeable, maybe, is what I'm looking for. Like more defined, just on a smaller level. Let's see. Large short burst. Do we have large laser short burst tier 2? We could upgrade it. Medium short burst. I think we can upgrade too. Let's take that large short burst and make it a tier 2. That extra 0.35 damage. And for that medium tier 0. Medium laser short burst tier 3. Or no, tier 2. And then a tier 1 as well. So we got better. I'm only going to put it to tier 1. Because we got 6 tier 1s and only 1 tier 2. That way the center ones have a backup if we need it. That puts us... It didn't put us up any more damage? 3.5... 3.5, 1.5 heat. Ah, less heat, 16.8. 90. It's more rate of fire though. Surely that would put our damage up too, wouldn't it? Or is damage... Damage must be our alpha strike ability. Like if all their weapons fire, we do 76.4. Not how much damage per second we do. I wish we could upgrade the heat sinks more. And the quick draw. He's doing pretty good. We got tier 4s for him anywhere? If we could upgrade that SRM4 to a tier 4, I'd be happy. Looks like only if we want Arties. Ooh, oh, it's a tier 2. If that was an SRM4 Art 4, we could have replaced the 6 and the 4 with Artie versions and changed the ammo all to Artie ammo. But as it is, there's no point. Now this mech right here, this mech was one of those. We did a mission on a planet that had lost tech. We didn't know it was lost tech when we went in there, but they let us keep. After we did the story, like it was one of those contracts where it's like, go to this place because something's going on with the pirates, and the reward at the end was this guy. How much would it take to get him repaired up? 2 million. 1.5 for the engine and gyros alone. Ooh, look at his design though. He looks awesome. I feel like the cooling doesn't take into account things properly though. Like engine heat sinks are supposed to be double effect. And that was not double effect. He's got 2 larges and 3 medium missiles. Oh, this guy doesn't have the usual. Oh wow, this is a weird variant of an Orion. 3 large energy and 3 medium ballistic, or like not ballistic, missile slots. Usually a lot of Orions have like heavy artillery on one arm, like ballistics, not energy. This is a cool variant. All right, what if we Do SRM4s maybe? SRM6, we got tiers. If we go stream, stream is... Isn't there stream in the street? What's the difference? Three tons of ammo should be enough. I don't know if I normally wouldn't go stream for SRMs, but I might have to just to get the tier quality high enough. We could do 10.56 15, so that's like 40 damage there. Where we'd be what, 45.7.8 as opposed to 41. All right, fine. SRM 2 6s. And then for the energy, we still got a lot of tonnage, and we maxed the armor already. We could do large pulse lasers. We still got room for... No, that would need more heat sink then. I had more extended range. Oh, we could do we could try PPCs. Like 710s, 13 damage at 12 for 6.5. Whereas a PPC would be same tonnage, so our tonnage is good. Heat 7.6 versus 6.7. We need better heat sinks. We're 0.81 tons over if we want to have 3 of the lasers, though, or 3 PPCs. I don't think we get heat. We can't cool 3 PPCs. And I don't have enough large pulse lasers to go 3 large pulse. We could do 3 large short burst lasers. That lowers the tonnage, frees up more for... frees up more for cooling. Say we want... large short burst. Get that. A ton of armor is actually a lot of armor. How much would that leave us? I had 7 heads, so no, that's too much off that. But if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Gets us back up to 18. 18's not too bad. 16. Drop that down to 20. Get it back up to 20. There we go. 87.49 damage. The only downside is it's basically long range and short range. Like when it's at short range, it slugs it hard though. Those SRMs would be like, ow. Oof. That's... Its range is actually not bad. 708. And this is before upgrades. Like, we could upgrade it to have better cycling speed on its heat sinks. Or on its lasers. Or better exploding damage for its missiles, or speed for its missiles. That's actually tempting. Like, that's better than the Orion we got right now, I think. I'm not 100% sold on the having 3 larges, though. That's a lot of heat. It does have decent cooling, though. 2.3. I like the look of it. I just want to change the darker orange to be the purple. To mark it as our lance. Oh man, I don't know if we should do this. This could be, it could be super effective. It's only running 2 double heat sinks, so I only have 5 more is the downside. Also, SRMs, we got what, 960. We could drop the half tons, beef up some of our ammo or our armor. Get an extra ton of armor. Ooh, we can lose 2 more tonnage. 1 from each leg, maybe. And 1 more from the head. That frees up an extra half ton. There we go. So it's got 640 plus 100, so 800 rounds. 800 SRMs, which it shoots out at 18 at a time. That's not a lot of firing now that I think of it. Like, well, it's a good amount of firing. That's 44 and a third. So they can fire it 44 times. That is a lot of ammo. It might be worth dropping the half ton. Usually I try to aim for having 25 missile salvos. Minimum. Like, that's like the sweet zone for a normal operation. If you're going for longer operational windows, you want to have more like 40 or 35, 40. So he's set for a long operation window. I'm a little worried about his heat management is the downside. If the engines were working as the way they do in other games where you get twice the effectiveness if they're in engine, this would be a 2.5 cool. Actually, no, these are what, 0.2s? So these would be actually an extra 0.4. You'd be 2.7. That would be pretty effective. You know what? Let's do it. This guy, I think, will be really effective. Plus, then if we have to, we can sell the other Orion, right? Which reminds me, he's not kitted out in the right paint. Actually, revert. That's what, he's the default color. Okay, so if we want our paint job on the default scheme. Not loving it. That's like asking to be kicked in the crotch, isn't it? They're like, shoot my dick off, please. Here's a bullseye. X marks the spot. Applejack. The Applejack doesn't look too bad, which is unusual. Athrad. Curate design with my colors. Liao. Again, why are they bullseyeing the crotch so much? Everybody seems to put a bullseye on the crotch. I kind of like that for him. I'm not usually a big one for the Franken here. It kind of works for this mech, I think. There is the Raiders. Actually, you know, I like the Raider. That looks pretty sharp. What about the Razzle Dazzle? Ew, way too much of the silver. Like, I like the detail going on right here. And I like that the Gordian knot here is in the pink, which is a nice chain. And it's got, like, chain design going around several spots. But, oh, way too much of the gray. The Razzle Dazzle's too much of everything. Let's see, Steiner colors. Maybe if the blue and the pink are changed. So let's try, FB00BF. Yeah, see, that's better. It outlines all its weapon encampments with a bright pink. It has a big, bright bullseye pointed towards the cockpit. Oh, boy. Ooh, I like the tiger. That actually works pretty good, I think. Nice. There's the urban camo. Woodland virus. Virus has too much pink. Vagabond. Urban and tiger don't work bad, just wrong colors. Wait, I think I go with that, right? That looks pretty sweet. There we go. And if we want paint, it's a hero pattern. No, one revert. It would be the orange. Would be the F boobs, FB00BF. Oh, that actually looks pretty sharp. Can't wait to see it all fixed up. Also, to upgrade it, how much is this guy going to cost for upgrades? He's got 8 slots for upgrades. Range and ballistic. I think that's just ballistics. We get 5% faster cooldown. Missiles can have a little bit faster velocity and range for SRMs. Energy range and velocity for our lasers. Like, more range isn't a bad thing. 5% more heat containment. What would that do for us? That's only adds 2 more heat, literally. Better sensors. For target retention. That's a kilometer sensor. Oh, the dog just jumped off. I'm gonna have to get the dog. 1 second, everybody. Come here, puppy. Let me get you. Why'd you jump off if you just wanted right back on? Spot. Here, let me climb around you, puppies. You stay. I'll accommodate you. Puppy. Good old puppers. That's a girl. Usually Saturdays is a day she gets to spend time with Mom, but Mom's working. There we go. All right. We're only looking at 429,000 in 20 days. For an extra half second of target lock on. No, sorry. Yeah, half second of extra target lock on. Target lock lost time is an extra half second as well. Well, 6.4 or 0.64 seconds anyway. 240 meter sensor range boost and an extra 2 heat. This 5 heat is so useless. Like, so many of these upgrades are kind of garbage. But it's only 400k. Let's see. We could make our lasers cool down faster. 5% faster. This one starts getting expensive though. Shorter burn time for our lasers. 5% or 2.5% armor, or 5% more structure or 2.5% more armor. Gives you like next to nothing. All right, before I give it this cycle time, because we don't have the guns to know how much that would actually affect it. Let's wait until the weapons are on. 20 days. We'll give it these. Heat containment, better sensors, and lock on, I think, are always a no-brainer. Can't wait to see that thing all cleaned up. That guy's gonna look amazing. All right, our star map. While we're doing that, let's go check out the rare mech over here. We can't get it, but gets things built. Let's just see what it is. All right, we're what, 2 hours in the stream? We're about 3-4 hours away from switching over to a different different game. It's
looking for a dedicated gunner?
55. Not bad, not bad. We don't really need them though. All right, let's see. I think I forgot to check on the weapons in that other system. So it's a rare blackjack. Single heat sinks, 2 autocannon 2s, 4 medium lasers, 2 tons of ammo. Ooh, they got a dervish. Missing an arm, but otherwise pretty good. Look, this blackjack is only 3.4 mil. See, like, some of the ones that get super expensive make no sense to me why they're that super expensive. I'm not sure about this guy. He's got 64. It's got the LBX on it, so it's a potentially fairly decent. $250K. All right, refits are just about complete. The Orion still isn't ready. Just the Black Knight. Ow. Industrial espionage. We got 2. I only expected 1. Okay, this one's a 8 and this one's a 7. The message comes with warm regards from Rushpooler Owens Incorporated. Here at Rushpooler Owens, our production of jump ships and drop ships is a shiny beacon. Okay, and of course, what happened? See, this kind of thing would like, because we're dealing with a drop ship and jump ship thing. This should get us like maybe cheaper travel for a while, or at least in their area. All right. Despite our trailblazing innovations to keep our adjacent facility online, we run a razor thin margins, and our facilities continue to slide into disrepair. The new Sirtis shipyards, firmly entrenched within our hated enemy, House Davian, allow their dropships to be illegally sold at bargain basement prices, which undercuts our profits. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do bow and arrow, too. My father, Baron Kincaid of the Free World League, fought with your father long ago, passed away. In one of his final requests, he has relinquished his claim over our family's archer and has bequeathed the battle mech to you. Unfortunately, location of the mech has been lost in time. However, I've discovered 4 possible locations from my father's notes. I want to fulfill my father's last wish to see his mech, the Agincourt, serve your mercenary company once again. I've transmitted the locations to you, though you should know that the coordinates were also sold on the black market by Bowen, my estranged brother. In the name of my father's memory, do not let Agincourt fall into the hands of rogues and treasure hunters. You must act quickly if you want to claim that which is rightfully yours. It's for a free archer. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're only running 5 cantina missions. Let's see what else is available. 25 Housers would get us a target acquisition gear tier 5. Specialized laser that does no damage but improves the missile locks and accuracy while painted on a target. And 10 heat sinks. Alright. Treasure Hunter would get us an tier 3 AC-20 burst. Killing 4 dervishes would get us 5 tier 5 and a double heat sink. 5 tier 5 flamers and a double heat sink. That's a lot of heat. I don't know how often we'll be seeing dervishes, though, is the only thing. Collect 1 industrial mech leg actuator. Like, this one would be the easiest to complete. That acquisition gear seems good. I don't know how good that actually works out in game. I think I'll do Treasure Hunter. Alright. Star map.